you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, Pokemon Card.io, and Card Market.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Fusion Strike is finally out on PTCGO. We wish it was out on PTCG Live. However, it is not available there yet. But we are going to be playing with the brand new Mew VMAX, the poster boy of the set. Fusion Strike, a brand new style of a battle that is related mostly to Mew. We have the cross Fusion Strike attack where we choose one of our bench Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. And we have the Max Miracle attack doing 130 damage, and this attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. Dark Weakness, Fighting Resistance, and a free retreat. So which Pokemon are we going to be copying with Cross Fusion Strike? So number one, we are going to be copying Genesect V. Its Techno Blast attack does 210 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack, so we will have to play around that with our switching cards in a way. However, this Genesect not only offers a really cool attack to be able to copy with Mew VMAX, but has the Fusion Strike system ability where once during your turn you may draw cards until you have as many cards in your hand as you have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. And lo and behold, we only have Fusion Strike Pokemon. That's what I was gonna say. We only have Fusion Strike Pokemon, right? So Genesect is not only our draw engine, but also helps us in attacking. And then we have Mew V as well with the Energy Mix attack, allowing us to search our deck for an energy card and attaching it to one of our Fusion Strike Pokemon. So we can leave two Mews, each with one energy ready to go no matter which one gets KO'd on turn 2. And we have the Psychic Leap attack as well, where you may shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck. So you can actually use this attack with Mew VMAX if you've taken damage to completely heal, which is really cool. On top of that, we have the Latias, the Fusion Strike Latias, which has the attack Dyna Barrier, which does 70 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, you prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon VMAX. And given that we are in a Pokemon VMAX metagame, this attack seems pretty useful if you ask me. And finally we have Oricorio, which has the Glistening Droplets attack similar to the old Oricorio, which we all know and love. That was a very nice counter to Night March and Mad Party now, I guess. In Expanded, we have the Glistening Droplets putting 5 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. And we have the ability Lesson in Zeal, which all of your Fusion Strike Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So you can't apply more than one ability, otherwise this would be really cool. But I'm sure people will be forgetting to factor this into their damage calculations when taking a knockout on Mew VMAX. I'm sure it's going to happen to me at some point in the videos, so that's alright. Now, we have a lot of really brand new trainers along with a sort of new engine, so let's go over them. First up, we have the Battle VIP Pass. You can use this card only during your first turn. You search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. So this is a single copy, so having it early on is going to be really difficult. But this is a really good card to have if you're going second, because we are running a Peony engine, which allows us to discard our hand and search our deck for up to 2 trainer cards, reveal them, and put them into our hand. So by using Peony, if we end up going second, we are sort of compensating for that disadvantage. Allows us to search for the Battle VIP Pass. We have 0 cards in hand, we get a Mew and a Genesect, and then we replenish our hand, right? So that's the whole idea behind the Battle VIP Pass. It's a one-off copy. If you don't get to use it early on, then it's only 1 card from your whole deck. It's not 4 copies, so I think it's a good balance. And then we also have the Cross Switcher attack, or the Cross Switcher item card, brand new Fusion Strike card, where we're going back sort of to the custom catcher sort of coupling of cards, which I really like. You must play 2 Cross Switcher cards at once. This effect works 1 time for 2 cards, so you cannot play a single Cross Switcher at any given point, where you switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon, and if you do, you switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon, aka Guzma, right? So that's really cool. An item Guzma that you need 2 cards to play, but it's not a supporter, it's a Ghost effect. There's not a supporter, so that's really powerful. And then we finally have the Power Tablet, another Fusion Strike exclusive card. During this turn, your Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So let's do some maths. Mew VMAX uses Cross Fusion Strike, copies Genesect VMAX's Techno Blast for 210 damage with 1 Power Tablet, that's 240, 2 of them 270, 3 of them 300, and a fourth 330 damage total. I think that seems pretty reasonable given how you're going to be using a lot of Genesect V's abilities to run through your deck. Along with Peony, you can directly search for 2 of them, so that's also really good, right? Now, we of course have the brand new art Quick Ball, which I really like. We also have Fog Crystals, which searches for Mew and also searches for energy so that we don't miss energy attachment. So even though we're only playing 9 energy, we also get to play, we're technically playing 13 in a way, which is really nice. And then we have Incense to search for our Mew VMAXs. Talked about Peony, we know our beloved Marnie, special in his channel. We have Process Orders as well, as we won't always be able to utilize Cross Switcher. And we also have Elesa's Sparkle, a brand new Fusion Strike supporter, which allows you to choose up to 2 of your Fusion Strike Pokemon. And for each of those Pokemon, you search your deck for a Fusion Strike energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. And then you shuffle your deck. Now, we do need to play a lot of counters to Path to a Peak, so I can use Genesect to draw cards, and that's where all of these stadiums are also coming in. I'm playing different stadiums so that you can replace your stadium as well and search for different options with Peony, but that way you get to play cards and they don't get stuck in your hand, so that you can continue to use Genesect V as much as possible. We have Training Court to get back energy, we have Rose Tower to help us draw cards as well. Does help our opponents as well, but that's okay. And we also have Old Cemetery, where you never know. Your opponent touches an energy, places 2 damage counters if they're not a psychic Pokemon, and all of a sudden those 2 damage counters will help save you a Power Tablet or something down the line, right? Not because you want to save it, you want to use it later, but rather because you want to. It's easier to find 3 than 4, right? Or you might have priced 1. Finally, we have a Fan of Waves to potentially delay, since we are trying to get advantages going second by having the Battle VIP pass. This is another card that you can grab when you're going second to sort of punish a Capture Energy attachment, Speed Energy attachment, Horror Energy attachment, Hiding Energy, Heat Energy. What else is being played? Fusion Strike Energy, Rapid Strike Energy, Single Strike Energy. All of those special energies are seeing a ton of play, and Fan of Waves can help you buy that extra turn that you might need to turn a game around. And finally, Tool Jammer as well to help disrupt our opponents. We finally have the Fusion Strike Energy. This card in particular is pretty good because it not only provides every type of energy as long as it's attached to a Fusion Strike Pokemon, and it can only be attached to a Fusion Strike Pokemon. You also prevent all effects of your opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to his Pokemon, done to a Pokemon this card is attached to, aka no Intillion damage counters to help with the math, so that's another layer of protection that Mew VMAX gets. No minus 20 damage, no damage counters. This guy's gonna be getting 2-hit KO'd at best. So I like the deck, and how about we jump into a game? Alright, so we are here with our first match with Mew VMAX and Fusion Strike cards. Definitely want to go first. I do believe that is the right way to go. Pretty unlucky that we didn't find any sort of energy or draw power or really anything. But hey, we did find all of our VMAXs though, so I mean, that's cool, I guess. I mean, it's hard to work when you draw cards like this. Yeah, so if I don't top deck, even if I top deck a Peony and I have to discard the Mew, if I top deck Peony, I'll stay in the game. If I don't, then I think that's where I'm gonna probably call it quits. Or I could get Marnied, right? That could be pretty good. We'll see. So we'll see what we top deck. Getting Marnied would be pretty nice. No Marnie, however. We only take 10 damage thanks to the Oricorio. Alright, so I do get a Genesect. So can I draw some cards? I believe I can. Genesect. I think I'm gonna use a Power Tablet. And I can play the switch and then I'll draw a card. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well, we'll draw one card. It better be a Marnie or a Peony. And it is not. So we're still stuck in this situation. We'll get to draw a few more cards next turn, unless we get past to the peaked. We got to play a little bit, but once again, like, this always happens. There's a brand new deck. It's not normal for you to draw 3 Mew VMAXs in your starting hand. This is something that's exclusive to my channel and my issues with the algorithm and whatever goes on with my account. But anyways. Perfectly, and compared to my opponents, perfectly flawless start, right? So what are you gonna do? Not much I can do about that, but hopefully we'll be able to find some decent games. We'll see what this turn brings us. No path to a peak and I get to play a little bit more. I'll take it. I'll try to stick with it because I have a feeling the Psychic Leap attack could be potentially good. But I also have a feeling that Drizzle's gonna find a path to a peak right here. And there it is. Yep, I mean, that's perfect play by my opponent. No fault at all. I do have Stadiums, Peony as top decks. Potentially. He's gonna go after the Oricorio to take that down and increase the damage that they're dealing. But I top deck a completely useless card yet again. Alright. Alright, here we are with our second game, and you are seeing pauses now between games, but I am not going to not show my losses. Yeah, I am only doing this to make the video look a little bit better, a little bit more professional, but in no way, shape, or form will I be doing what some other channels can maybe tend to do, where they don't show all their full games and they only show wins, and then it's like, well, that's not very realistic, right? Okay, I think we're up against a Kyogre deck, which is really awkward because it's not a good deck. So I wish I was playing against more competitive people, but that's what happens when you dead draw so much. You start losing a ton, and then that also means you start playing against less than stellar decks. Alright, so Cryogonal powers up the Kyogre, that's fine. I don't know, we'll see. We shall see what happens here. I'm gonna get a Mew VMAX, Marnie. So like Kyogre will probably knock out both of my Genesects, right? It can't do that, but then the Kyogre dies and then that's fine, right? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Will they power up Oranguru as well? Because like I'm pretty sure like at least 4, if not all 6 of the top cards could be energies. And I reckon, like, what do you do if you don't start Cryogonal? That just seems really bad. Because Kyogre has a 3 retreat cost. Yep, so 3 of the top 6 were energies, more than 3. They're wondering if they should attach to the Oranguru. They attach an extra one to Kyogre for some reason. Right. To maybe surf. Okay, so definitely searching for Mew VMAX right here. And I really need energy, right? I can't afford to boss. That would be very, very greedy. So I'm just going to go ahead and Marnie, give my opponent an extra card. I will find the energy, thankfully. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and bench you. Let's go ahead and play the Rose Tower. And so I'll first use Rose Tower. Draw a card. Okay, now I'll use Fusion Strike system, draw another card. Nothing playable, so that's it. And I'll just Max Miracle, because then if I use Techno Blast, then I would have to retreat or find a switch, which I already have, but you never know. They might Marnie. So now they're gonna Aqua Storm. And they're gonna take 4 prize cards. But like, how do you power up the other Kyogre in time, I feel? Like in an ideal world where you power up 2 Cryogonals and stuff, I can see it being decent, but I reckon you target the Mew and the Genesect as well. Yeah, because if I evolve... Oh, they only hit 3 as well, so it didn't even KO. Never mind. This should be an easy win, I hope. Okay, so I'll bench the Genesect. I think now's the time to Peony. And I'll Peony for a Mew for like 2, yeah. 2 of these. And then 2 of these gets me Mew and Psychic. Right, so I don't attach to the damaged Mew, and then I can Genesect, first Genesect for 6. Or I think it's better to Rose Tower, right? Because if I Genesect for 6 and get like unplayable cards, then I won't be able to Rose Tower at all. But if I Rose Tower first and get some playable cards, like this one I can just burn, right? And I draw an extra card with the Genesect. So Fusion Strike system, get a few extra cards, definitely not kind of using the Battle VIP pass. Don't need anything here, but I guess I can just grab the Ricorio. I get an extra card, could burn the switch, don't think I need to. Get 1 more card, and that's it. But yeah, I can see how the draw engine is good. I wish my opponent was applying a little bit more pressure. I have the boss. I could also Peony for the, I don't even know the name of the new card. The Cross Switcher, that's what I'm thinking about, Cross Switcher. So all good. All good. Alright, there's a Quick Ball. Just creating a water. As long as I knock out the Kyogre or whoever gets energy attached to, we're good. Uh, 10 energies. So they need 15 to get a knockout. So I could go after the Volcarona, I guess. They're using my Rose Tower as well. So the question here now becomes, I have both Mews. If they attack twice, then they could potentially win, right? So I want to take the 2 prizes, sorry. And I guess I'll draw a card. More discarding cards would be good, so that you can use Genesect better. So when Ultra Ball comes out, that's gonna be really good. That'll really let you go through a ton of Genesect these abilities over and over and like back to back. Because right now there's really only Quick Ball, I think. You could use Cramomatic, I guess. Cramomatic doesn't seem like a bad card here. So yeah, Kyogre gets to attack, and then that's the last Pokemon we're going to attack with. And I don't even need anything on the bench. I can just like do 130 and that's it. They got 4 energies. I'm guessing they chose this because they only needed 1, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, they choose after. Nice. They choose after they see how much damage they dealt. So with 200, like, why wouldn't you go after the clean Genesect? And the clean Genesect? Yeah, why? What? Why would, what? I don't know. I guess they just really wanted to do that, whatever that was. Sure. I can bench Oricorio, that's fine. And then, I mean, I'll attach energy, I guess. And I will retreat. We get a well played. And I'll use Max Miracle for the KO. And that's gonna be it, right? I did get the well played. I guess my opponent's gonna make me take the last prize card. Okay, we'll keep playing, friend. Alright. I don't understand why you do this. You've already said well played. You've already recognized how the game is over. So why are you playing cards? Why are you using your Arangra's ability? This I generally do not understand at all. at all. I mean, maybe it's fun, but for me, it wouldn't be fun to just continue to play cards only to say, oh, I lost next turn. I don't know. To me, it's about time. He's taking the time to... Come on, man. He might be doing this on purpose. What a waste of time, dude. What a humongous waste of time. Right. Go on, Pizzijo. Alright, on to the next match. Alright, we are in our next match here. We do lose a coin flip. Hopefully we get a playable hand though. I don't seem to be getting a ton of those lately. Alright. I mean, this is playable enough. Definitely playable enough. I will go ahead. I have the switch. I'll go ahead and start the Genesect. Lissa Sparkle is a pretty decent card. We're also getting mulligans. That's great. Mulligan. We only know it's an Intillion deck. Nothing else in the mulligan gives us any other information as to what we are up against. That's not a good card to get. And we still don't know what we're up against. Okay, just see a pass. I could actually get a dunk here. I could actually get a dunk, and that top deck was actually insane. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Quick ball away the training court for a Mew. I can actually get a dunk here. So I'll play the Rose Tower. I'll play. So let's a Sparkle. It can be to the active as well. So I'll choose you two. I'll attach both energies. I'll go ahead and switch. And then we'll Rose Tower first. And there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I did not expect to get a donk with this deck at all, but it's possible. Alright. Alrighty, next game ready to go with a pretty good hand. We are going second, but as we saw from the previous game, going second is apparently not that bad. Going second is apparently not that bad. Okay, so we're up against Single Strike Urshifu. We do get a Peony, so I can actually do the Battle VIP pass play, which is available. So that's actually really sick here. Really sick. I can't get a donk. Well, not a donk, just a knockout on the active. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely can't get a knockout on the active. So I'll grab the Mew. And then I'll go ahead and use one Fog Crystal. I don't think the Power Tablets will be too necessary against the Urshifu. I'll still play it, but... I mean, I could just Marnie. Like, what's the need of the Peony? What's the need of the Power Tablet, though? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Alright, so let's go Peony. We'll get the Battle VIP pass, and we'll do the Fan of Waves. That way we're guaranteed to not get attacked next turn. So, as I was mentioning, these two cards help you, really help you, and you went second, you're at a disadvantage. That's alright, because actually, you get to better your setup with the Battle VIP pass, and you get to delay your opponent potentially. So this is looking really good so far. Sure, let's go ahead and attach the Tool Jammer. And I'll draw one more card. I don't want to play the Rose Tower, and I don't want to Evolution Instance either, just yet. just because I think I'm gonna attach what? What's better to attach? We're gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna attach to the active, I feel. Alright. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. Now this is a turn 1, right? This is what you want to do with the deck. This is why you play 4 POD. And why you would arguably even want to play like 4 Pokegear and 4 Cramomatic. And choose to go second. Probably not, but I don't know. This felt like a really, really powerful turn 1. Like, extremely powerful. And now, like, imagine now I get to Ghost and KO the Urshifu. That would be insane. Oh my gosh. Well. I was so worried about the Urshifu. I completely forgot I'm weak to the Houndoom. That's a problem. I completely forgot I was weak to the Houndoom. Absolutely, like just no questions asked. I no clue at all that I was weak to the Houndoom. Okay, so I need a lesser Sparkle now. I should have just split the energy. That's what I didn't split them because I thought I was safe from getting attacked, but in reality, I was far from safe. Okay. I have a lesser Sparkle, so not all hope is lost. Not all hope is actually lost. Fill it. I need a lesser Sparkle no matter what. None of those cards are a lesser Sparkle, so I'll fail you. And then I will discard you. And I will go ahead and, yeah, let's just go for it. Alright, Genesect number 2. We're looking for a lesser Sparkle. Not quite yet. So I'll get rid of you. Fail. Number 3. Not quite. Come on. It is in there, right? Oh, just one copy. One time? Nope. That's okay. Jeez, I mean, this is completely on my I got too greedy and too cocky, honestly. I got really greedy and cocky with my turn 1. If I just spread the energies, I would have been in a perfectly fine spot. But because I didn't, now I am in this very, very awkward spot. The Houndoom is in an awkward spot as well, or my opponent is in an awkward spot as well, just because he has those 2 energies stacked there. And with well, there's an Umbreon, that's a problem. Yeah, double Umbreon, double this. Yikes. Yeah, I really messed that up. I'd like no excuses. I really messed that up. So even if I go after the Umbreon, then the other Umbreon just wrecks me. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. And yeah, it's all on me. Okay, so they spread the energies very smartly. Okay. Is there any way? I don't think there's a way. Alright, I mean, the Peony gets me the cross switchers. So I'll do this, I'll do this. I mean, I haven't drawn any of my other cross switchers though, so I feel like I have a solid chance. Like if I Marnie and then use Genesects,
I feel like I can probably cross switcher to knock out the Umbreon. I think that's my best bet. Peony was guaranteed, but
well, never mind. Jeez. Gee Louise. I should have just played the Peony, shouldn't I have? Okay. Let's use one tablet. Let's use Fusion Strike System for 2. Yeah, one cross switcher is at the bottom. Can we find any of the others? Nope. Alright. Max Miracle. I'll just take the Gale. I'm playing this completely horribly. It all went downhill when I didn't KO that. When I didn't spread the energies. Alright, one cross switcher was priced. So I do have a lesser Sparkle, right? To get a return KO. My opponent doesn't win immediately after doing this. I also didn't promote the Houndoom to discard, and there's one urn in the discard pile. Pretty sure my other Fusion Strike energy is in the deck, so I can attack. Umbreon VMAX. Okay, now I can't KO the Umbreon, no matter what. Yeah, okay. That's it. Yeah. On to the next game. Alright, our next game. I'm learning the deck, right? I really messed it up. I completely disregarded what I was up against. So I'll try to do better. You know? That's what I can promise you. I'll try to do better. Okay. This hand's very awkward, to say the least. This hand is extremely, extremely awkward. Because it's not good and I don't have a good like follow-up at all. I need to... not even top decking a Mew really fixes this. I mean, it helps, I guess, but it doesn't really fix anything. And okay, that actually helps. That actually potentially helps. I'm gonna get rid of a Mew. I feel like Alexa's Sparkle, especially if your opponent is aggressive, could matter quite a bit. I'm gonna attach the basic energy as well, because I could see my opponent playing a Fan of Waves and then taking away my Fusion Strike energy. And also I have Alessa, right? Well, this sucks then. No stadium for me. So, what if I just power up the Genesect? Because Genesect does want to kill the Calyrex, right? So what if I use Mew to power up Genesect? Yeah, I like that. I will power up the Genesect with a basic energy. Because I do have the 2 Fusion Strike energies. Alright, I guess we're going Genesect in order to try and combat the Metal Weak Calyrex. That's the plan. Any Stadium top deck, Peony top deck, any of those would be really, really good. 210 does KO Suicune. We have Tool Jammer. We have switches to utilize the attack, so we'll see. We'll see. And there's a chance my opponent doesn't KO the Mew as well. That would be fantastic. Alright, we're gonna see a Quick Wall, Sobble, and Pierce 420. That's perfect. Alright, so the Marnie actually really messed up my opponent. So we're gonna do this, and you know what? Now I'm actually gonna threaten you quite a bit, opponent. Now you're in trouble. Alright. So we know they don't have Supporter and they don't have Drizzle in the other 2 cards. So we don't know what they top decked. Maybe not even Energy. They decide to evolve. Do we have Energy Boss? No way. There's no way they have Energy Boss, right? Please. Alright, switch. That's fine. Okay, so now they have a 0 card hand. Now we know they have a 0 card hand. Alright, so I guess I just do Psychic Leap, right? So we're playing a game of chicken of who gets boss first. I do not want to shuffle the Mew. I got a prize card. Useless. Alright, being bold. I mean, that means they can't go boss and attach.
No! You're kidding, man. What?
0 card hand top deck research. Okay, I'm gonna top deck as well, I hope. Please?
What the heck? Seriously, what the heck?
Oh, beloved Pokemon. Beloved, beloved Pokemon. Okay, well. I should have promoted the mucus after retreat. Come on, why do I dead draw all the time? And they get a 0 card hand into... Anyways. I mean, now with that huge hand, they're obviously going to get return KO, right? Oh, I had 2 stadiums prized, no wonder. Okay, they didn't promote the Ice Rider though. Suicune can't KO me. It can attack, but it can't KO me. I am okay with Suicune. Suicune means if I don't get Marnied, I win the game. Because Genesec's 100% surviving this attack from Suicune. And they only commit the energy, so... That was a mistake from my opponent. Absolutely a mistake. They needed to follow up with another 2 energy discard attack from another Ice Rider. That was their only way to win. Or to not win, but to really have like a really, really good scenario going for them. I guess they weren't confident in their ability to draw the Ice Rider. That's what I would expect. Level for Drizzle? What? It's not a great play either. But yeah, now I just switch, retreat, KO. And that's the game. Somehow... Imagine if I drew cards. Like... Imagine how broken this would have been if I actually drew cards. Alright. The deck's really good. I think the deck's really good. I can, like, on paper and with all the cards that are in the deck, I can already tell it's a really, really good and powerful deck. And Mew VMAX is absolutely going to be a top deck and worth all the hype, right? I just wish I drew a little more average, but we'll be revisiting Mew for sure. Other engines, other options. I do love Peony here though. And yeah, we'll be taking a look at more Mew VMAX in the future, but make sure you stay tuned for the next few videos as we go over all the brand new archetypes coming out from Fusion Strike. Thanks so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, don't forget to leave a like, and follow me on social media if you want to be up to date on everything Tailman. Bye bye.